What's up, gang? Case here with our at-home strength work for Monday, June 7th. 3 sets of max effort -2 on deadlifts today. So ideally you end up in that 10 to 20 rep range. That's that range that's going to help stimulate the most muscle growth. So picking really whatever weight that you have at home that's going to get you in that range. And when you end your set, you should have a couple reps left in the tank. So we're pushing this set until it's difficult, but we're not pushing it to technical breakdown. So for me, heaviest single dumbbell or kettlebell I've got at the house is a 70. So that's what I would use. Hip width stance, toes straight forward. Before you pull, get that back nice and flat, reaching long, even through the neck. Make sure we're not looking up. We want to look down so that neck stays in line with the rest of the spine. From here, our full foot is on the ground, but our weight's distributed towards the heel. One of the ways that you can help that is by keeping those knees back and hips up a little bit. Push out so that we're squeezing the belly tight. That's going to help protect our spine. And then from there, push the full foot through the ground, squeeze your belly and butt at the top of this rep. Make sure that we're not leaning back, locking out those knees, locking out those hips, belly tight, shoulders back, straight up and down. As we load down, if you want to make this set a little more difficult, go slower on the way down. And then once we tap, squeeze that butt, stand up tight. That way we're still building a little bit of power and speed as we go through these reps. As soon as you tap, stand right back up. No resting at the top on these. You should move constantly throughout that set of 10 to 20. Once again, you're going for a heavy weight that you have at home. Max effort -2 is putting you somewhere in that 10 to 20 rep range. Supersetting today with 3 sets of 2 Turkish get-ups on each side. You can start this movement with no weight, and it's actually still pretty difficult to do even without weight. If you're already familiar with it, then we can start to load it up a little bit. Whichever fist is holding the weight, that's the knee that's going to be bent. We don't want to be narrow down here on the ground, so swinging both legs out to the side a bit. This hand should be about halfway between the hip and the shoulder. Push through this foot, keep this heel on the ground. As we sit up to our forearm, create distance from elbow up to your fist. That way we have active shoulders. From there, we're pressing up to the hand, creating distance once again, hand to hand. Then we're going to drive the hip up towards the ceiling, slide that knee through, sit up into our lunge. And then if you need to, you can reposition that back foot before you stand. Step back down into the lunge. Hand comes out to the side. We're in that hand support position here. Hips stay high as we swing through. Butt comes back down, forearm down, and then roll back down to the shoulder. Also, pick a spot on the ceiling to drive your fist towards, and then keep looking at that spot throughout the entire rep. Once you get back down to the ground after that first rep, you're going to go right back up into that second rep. Then you'll switch sides and you go right into 2 reps on the other side. Resting at least 1 minute in between each movement today. Good luck. Breck doesn't like our strength work. Good luck on today's strength work, and we'll see you back soon for our Metcon.